everyone, welcome back to the Stray Kids Dance Tutorials channel. My name is Gabriel and today we'll be learning Side Effects by Stray Kids. So this is just a very powerful and fast song. Today we're going to be learning the second pre-chorus of the song, the chorus, specifically the second chorus, and then also the dance break leading into the last chorus. And the reason why I chose these sections specifically is because the first half of the song has a lot more formation-dependent moves. But for these moves, the ones that we're going to learn today, all the members kind of do them together. And then as a reference, I followed the official group fan cam that M Countdown posted to learn the dance, since there's no official actual dance practice video for this. And then also before we start, so in terms of the counting, usually in normal songs at the beginning of Side Effects, we count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, so we just subdivide the beat into 2 like that. But for the sections that we're going to be learning today, it's going to be subdivided into 3. So it's going to be like a triplet type of rhythm. So it's like triplet, 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 triplet. So in terms of counting, I'm going to be counting 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So like that. Okay, so we're going to start at the pre-chorus. Specifically, this is the second pre-chorus of the song. And we're going to be following Sungmin for most of this tutorial. So for this part of the song, it's kind of hard to follow the beat because Felix is rapping and the underlying beat are kind of distorted to give that disorienting effect. So when you're trying to do the dance, just listen to Felix's lyrics instead of the beat under it. So you're going to start with your left foot is in front and then your right foot is in back. Left foot is kind of pointed towards the front and your right foot's kind of angled out a little bit to the side. And their foot position varies. Some people have their feet overlapping, some of them don't have that overlapping. You can just kind of do it however you want. And so we're going to be here starting out. This is the start of when Felix is starting his talk rapping section. And so we're going to wait here on 1, 2, 3, and then on 4. Then your right hand is going to shoot out towards the lower right, just with one finger out. So you're going to point towards the lower right, and your head will also look to the right and down at your hand. And then also, finally, your left hand is just kind of go from your side to either grabbing your belt or just kind of behind your back like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the next few moves, we're going to bring our fingers out one by one. So on 5, your pinky finger will go out. On 6, your ring finger will go out. And then on 7, your whole hand is out. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, and then on count 8, then your right hand is going to raise up towards the right. So it's not straight up to the right like that, but it just kind of raises up so your elbow is still bent. And then when it raises up, your head also will look at your head as well to the right. So this is count 8. So again, just that first 8 count, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then moving on 1, 2, your right arm is going to bring around to the left and kind of make like a basket in front of your body. So it's just going to kind of rotate around to the left and curve in. And as you do that, your head will look forward. This is 1, 2. And then on 3, 4, your left hand will come up through the basket and up onto your chin and push your head up. So it's 3, 4. And then on 5, 6, your left hand will go to the left side of your chin and push your head to the right. 5, 6, and then 7, 8, your left hand will go to the other side of your chin and just push your head back towards the middle. And so when you do this pushing move, instead of having your hand and your head move at the same time, you want to kind of have your hand move first and then kind of push your head over like that. So again, that was from here, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so now let's review those first 16 counts. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Okay, so then moving on to the next section, the second half of the pre-chorus. This is when Changmin starts to rap. So we were here with our right hand in right arm in the basket and our left hand on our chin. And then to prep for the next move, your arms are going to raise above your head, just kind of crossing at the forearms, and your left foot also go up and get ready to step down. And the count for this is the last part of the beat right before 1. So it's going to be 8 and 1, like that. So on the third part of the subdivided beat, that's when your arms are raised up. Okay, so this is 8, 1. So on 1, your left foot is going to step down, and then your arms will kind of bring down onto your sides, but they're very stiff in this part. So very stiff arms. And this is the part with a lot of like head flailing and like shoulder flailing. So it's a very intense part of the dance. So we're going to step down into a very wide position. And on 1, you're going to hit down like this. And then on 2, your right foot will step. And as you do that, your right shoulder will kind of hit forward a little bit. And then on 3, you step again with your left foot. And your head and your shoulders will kind of like hit towards the left. So it's just a very like a big flaily type of movement. So it's not very exact as long as you put a lot of power movement into this part. And also when your head hits towards the left, you can kind of like whip it over for that effect. And then on 4, you're going to do another hit towards the left. So just hit towards the left twice. So again, that part that was 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So then moving on count 5, your head is going to do a circle in a clockwise direction. So going this way, so it's a very fast circle on 5. 5, on 5 and up. So on up, you will have your head looking forward again, and then your feet will come in so that they're together. Alright, so it's 5, up, and then on 6, you're going to do a reverse body roll up. So just body roll up. So basically you just go up with your hips and then up with your chest and then your head comes up. And that's how kind of a basic reverse body roll works. So this is 6, and this is a very big movement. So big roll, and on 7 your body is standing up. And then on up, so 7 and up, your head is going to be raised up, and then your body is going to start to turn towards the left a little bit. And your head will just raise up to look at the ceiling. And then on count 8, then your body's going to go down. And as you go down, your arms will go straight down towards the sides too. So now you're just bending over and looking at the floor. So now just to review that 8 count as well from here, the basket. That's 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. On 1, you're going to go back up and go from bending over to bending backwards. So now your torso is kind of like leaning back and your head is kind of looking up. And I don't have a lot of good flexibility in my back, but they kind of will go like back very far. I can't really bend back, so that's what you do. So 1, and then on 2, then your body will lean towards the left side, still facing this direction. So leaning towards the left side of your body, and then on 3, then you're going to lean towards the right side of your body. So now your your head will be pointing towards the front, but still looking at the side. This is 3, and then on 4, then they'll turn to look at the front now and raise their right fist up, punching towards the front. And then on 5, 6, they'll change formation. So just take 2 steps, and then to do that, they're kind of like waggling their right arm back and forth like this. This is 5, 6, so you can just step however you want. And then on 7, 8, they all have different moves and poses for this next section. So it's still following Sungmin, this is what Sungmin does. So on 5, 6, you take 2 steps, and then on 7, Sungmin is going to jump so that his legs are facing the left a little bit, and his elbows are out when he jumps, and then they're going to come in like this. So his left hand will grab his right elbow, and then his right hand is kind of next to the side of his face. This is 7, and then on 8, he'll shake his right arm a lot. And then this is going to be leading up to the chorus. Okay, so there's going to be an extra 4 beats added in the middle that don't kind of fit in any 8 count. And so on the start of that 4 beats, someone's going to step out to the left, and his left arm is going to go out towards the left, and then right arm towards the right. So we're just kind of going to go out like this, and he'll go from open hands and then close into fists. So this is 1, 2, like this, and then on 3, this is when they start to say mori apu da. And so 3 is going to be mori, So now Sungmin's going to hit his left hand and his left elbow towards the right, and as he does that, he brings his left knee in a little bit too. So kind of hit like this, and then his right arm will also bring a little forward like that when he hits. So it's going to be 3, and then you just hit 2 more times. So this is 3, 4, 1. Okay. So this is how to say body, up, down, and you can do any sort of pose and hit that you want. All the members do different things. So let's review that last pre-chorus part. So starting from bending over on 8, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? And now let's review the whole pre-chorus with counts now before we move on to the chorus. Okay, so now pre-chorus 2, starting from the beginning. Right, so Felix is solo with our left foot in front. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So since the pre-chorus doesn't have a ton of moves, we're just going to move forward and go in the chorus first, and then go back and review everything with music. Alright, so now moving on to the chorus. The chorus is actually not too hard for this one that we're learning. So we just did the 3 hits on mori, up, da, and then now they're going to start the arm filling part, and this is a wave. So the wave is going to start from the right side going to the left side. And so Sungmin in this formation, the second chorus formation, he is on the very right side, so he's going to start that. That's going to go over. Note that in the first chorus, I think they're facing the left side more, so the wave will start from the left and then go to the right. But for chorus 2, it goes from right to left. And Sungmin does start the wave, but since the arm filling can get tiring, we're just going to kind of do like a pseudo wave and just wait on the first 2 counts, okay? So we're gonna hit, 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 and then wait here on 1, 2, and then on the arm filling part, you basically do 3 hits for each beat. So it's like 3 and up, okay? And how Sungmin generally does it is he'll have 1 fist on his chest all the time. So we'll just alternate fist going out and then going in. And it just goes in all the different directions. So if you watch the choreography, they all do different kind of moves for each of the members. So we're here, we hit, hit, hit. Okay, so it's 1, 2. And then now for the arm filling part. And so you can really flip your arms however you want. So the way that I learned it from Sungmin is he'll kind of start with his left arm will kind of start higher, and then as it rotates out, it gets lower like that. So it's like this, and so that's kind of generally what I do as well. So we're gonna do 3 and up, 4 and up, okay, and then 5 on 5, Sungmin will do a rotating circle with his fist. So just rotate 4 like this. And then on 6, his arms will come out to a flex position with his right higher than his left. And for this whole part as well, you could kind of want to have bent knees. If you're following Sungmin like I am, bent knees with kind of facing towards the right a tiny bit, with your left knee kind of pointing more towards the ground. Okay, so after we flex, this is flexing on count 6, and then on count 7 you just wait. And on 8, they'll throw their arms forward. So throw your arms forward with your right above your left, and as you do that, you go onto your left foot and raise your right knee. So it'll be like this. Okay, so 6, 7, 8. And so since all the members are doing different poses, some of them do different arm throws as well, but basically they're just going to throw their arm and then turn towards the right. For the 3 hits, that's mori, up, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. So after you throw your arms and raise your right knee, then you're going to walk in a circle. You're going to walk in a circle towards the side, and then turn around and come towards the front. In chorus 2, they're going to walk towards the right side and then turn around. But note that in chorus 1 and chorus 3, they're going to walk towards the left side and turn around. So that's just something to keep in mind. So we're basically just going to walk in a circle, going to the right, and then turn around, and then end up facing the front again. And they walk like this for 6 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you want to end up with stepping with a very wide stance by count 6. So 5, 6, okay? And then on 7, 8, then they'll just do 2 more headache poses. So what someone does on count 7, he's going to bend over, punch his head. Count 8, he's going to come back up and punch his head again. But you can really do whatever you want. Punch your head twice up here, doesn't really matter. So it's 7, 8, and then moving forward on count 1, your arms rotate down, so now they're down by your sides, and your head will tilt to the left. This is 1. And then on 2, you'll bring your head straight again, and bring your shoulders back so your chest is puffing out. On 3, your shoulders come forward and your chest kind of caves in. And then on 4, your head will tilt to the right. So those 4 moves from punching your head twice, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and on 5, your head is still tilted to the right, and you're going to raise your left shoulder. And then on 6, now you're going to bend over. So bend over, and you want to kind of have your right shoulder aiming towards your left knee in that direction. So you bend over, it's a very gradual motion on 6, and then on 7, you're going to be more towards the middle. So more towards the middle on count 7, and then on count 8, then your feet will jump in and you'll stand back up like this. Alright, so to review that part from flailing your arms, flex, and then 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And then just to finish out the chorus, we're almost done. Now they're going to take 4 steps towards the left. And these are kind of like zombie steps with very stiff legs. So you're just going to step left, right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, just moving towards the left. And when they do that, their upper body is very stiff, but their head is kind of leaning a little towards the left, but still looking forward. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So on 4, you kind of steps your feet are together. And then on 5, then what someone does is he's going to bring his arms out, and then they're going to come up above his head like this on count 6. So it says 5, 6. On 6, you hit out with kind of like this with your elbows out. And then on 7, they just go down and we do a formation change to get ready for the next part. So again, from the zombie part, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you really want to hit that on, it's a very sharp hit on 6, and then your arms go down. And that is it for the chorus side effects. So let's review that chorus again. Again, remember, this is chorus 2. So from here, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now let's review those first sections that we learned. So the pre-chorus and then the chorus. So starting from the pre-chorus, Felix's solo, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now let's put that with music from 80 to 90 to 100% speed.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
변한다 백날 외쳐댔던 내가 왜 주변 상황 따라 수도 없이 변하고 있는 걸까
손 들이고 지나간 사람이 누구냐에 따라 왜 내 말으로 달라질까 난 또 내가 좋아 리듬 타던 곡에 남들 따라 리듬 타게 돼 이런 자취하면 달라질까 Right up and down
Side effects include nervousness, insomnia, nausea, agitative, anxiety,
Right up and down
vision problems, psychosis, headaches, weakness.
Right up and down
Alright, so now we're going to move on to the dance break. This is again where Felix starts in the middle. This is his solo, which is Mori Apada. Okay? And so for this first little chunk, we're going to be following Felix. So he's going to be facing the right diagonal a little bit with his feet kind of wide apart. And then his head is going to be looking at the front. Okay, so he's standing in this position. So he's going to do the ah part, and when he does that, you just head nod up and then kind of look down. So go up and then down slowly, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your left fist will bring up and you're ready to hit your head. So this is on 5, 6. Your left fist will just like kind of hit your head like this. So you go from here with your left elbow pointing out, and then when you hit your head, your left elbow is pointing forward. And it's a very slow hit. And so this is 5, 6 on 7, 8. You do it again. So 7, 8. And this matches when Felix says Mori, Appa, okay? And then also when you're doing these hits, you want to kind of have your left fist kind of still stay around your head level. So instead of rotating it down like this, just have like this and then out like that. So it's a very fluid, slow motion. And then on the third subdivision of 8, so 8 and on we're going to rotate the left arm down and you can start to get ready for the next move. And as you do that, you're going to raise your right foot to get ready to step as well. So it's A and okay? Then so now we're going to be following Sungmin for a while for this tutorial. So this is the intense going forward part. So with the feet, you're just going to take 4 steps going forward a little bit. So it's going to be right, left, okay? And as you do that, you're kind of, your torso is kind of bent over a little bit too. You're very going forward sort of motion. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, in this wide stance. And as you do that, the arms, they're all, the members are doing kind of different arms here. But for Sungmin, he just kind of has his arms, so it's like he's holding a very wide like handlebars or something, or it's on, like, on a table. And so he's going to hit this table, and when he hits, then the other arm will rotate up, and then hit like this. So he only really has one fist on the table, the imaginary table at a time. And as he rotates it, again, it's just going out like this to the side. Okay. So if we start from here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So it's gonna look like 1, 2, 3, 4. So something kind of like that, just when your fist hits, your opposite leg will set. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So then on 5, your feet will kind of jump out super wide, and your knees are kind of face more towards the right corner a little bit, like this. And then the arms will kind of rotate in and then push out with your arms facing the ground. So 5, and then let's do it again on 6. And also when your arms push out, you want your torso to kind of bend back a little bit like that. So it says 5, 6, and then on 7, now your right hand is gonna bring above your head and rotate down, and as you do that, your left hand will rotate up. So it's gonna be 7, and then on 8, your hands will keep rotating, and you'll throw your right hand up now. And then as you do that, you're going to raise your left knee. So you're gradually from here, turning more towards the middle, and then raise your left knee as you throw your right arm. And then finally, when your right hand goes up, your head will kind of look up a little bit as well. So now to review the first part of the dance break from Felix's solo. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? And so now, after you throw your arm and raise your left knee, now on 1, the left foot is going to step down, and then on 2, the right foot will step. So you throw, and then it's 1, 2. Okay, and then during those 2 counts, your right arm throws up, and then it's going to close into a fist and drag from the left side towards the right side. So throw, and then drag across. And as you do that, what you can do is you can do a side body roll here. So if you're able to do sort of like the isolation body rolls, then you can put that here. So if you watch Felix in this part, this is kind of what Felix does. He does that side body roll. Otherwise, for someone, he just kind of goes down and just brings his right arm across. But if you can, do the body roll. It'll be throw and then body roll. You just kind of lean towards the left, and then it comes up towards the right. So we throw, it's 1, 2, okay? And then on 3, then the left will step again, and the arms will rotate in big circles around each other. This is 3, 4, and then on 4 and up, so on up, then the right foot is going to lift up at the knee, and your hands will kind of go from here, transition more towards the middle, raising above your head. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Okay, this is here and up, and then on 5, then the right foot's going to step down, and the hands will punch towards the right side a little bit. And it's not completely like this, but you can just kind of have your left elbow a little more in, so that your hands are more parallel to each other. And then you also will have your head looking at the right side as well. And then on 6, then you're going to switch towards the left side. Switch over to the left side and do that. Your right fist will cut towards left, and your left hand will be on your right, sort of like bicep area. Okay? This is 6, looking at the left. And then finally, on count 7, you're going to do a small kick with your right foot. So kick forward a little bit, and as you do that, your head will look down, and your arms will kind of rotate down to the side and start to go out in a circle. So that's 6, 7, and on 8, the right foot will step back down or to the side, and then your hands will keep rotating up, and then hit above your head. So you're kind of holding like a big imaginary ball over your head, and your head is also looking up as well. This is 8. Alright, so now to review that 8 count that we just did from the throw. So you throw your right hand up, okay, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so those 8 counts, and then let's put that with the first half of the dance break as well, since it is a lot of moves. So from the beginning of Felix's solo in the dance break, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So now we're here on 8, and then this next part is the super fast footwork part. So they basically will take a bunch of really small steps as they do a formation change. So what someone does is they will kind of step on almost every triplet of the beat. So 1 and 2 and 3, they take all those little small steps. And so what someone kind of does this whole step, he does his left foot first, and then cross behind his right, and then just kind of take small steps. So they're all going in different directions, but for someone kind of goes to the left, and he goes back towards the right. So he's going to step 1 and then on 2 and I just take small steps still on the left side. And then on 3, that's when he's going to cross back. So 3 and then 4 and just take some more small steps. Okay. So basically, you will cross over towards the left, take some small steps, cross back towards the right, take some small steps. And it's going to be left, right, left, and then cross back to the left foot now. So left, right, right. So you're just alternating kind of like that, and you don't have to do every single small step as well. So it's kind of, as long as you get kind of like the fast rhythm and also the crossing over the legs, that's really the main important thing here. So now to add the arms onto that part. So from here, you're like this. So we're going to kick and then go up. When someone goes to the left side, his arms will kind of rotate in and make an X in front of his body, and the X will raise up as he's going to the left. So it's like 1 and 2 and up. Okay, so with the X, you want to just have an X and raise the X up, and your body is kind of facing more towards the left side a little bit. That's 1 and 2 and up, and on 3, when he steps back towards the right, he's going to throw his arms down to the sides. Okay, so it's 1 and 2 and up, and 3 and 4 and up. And that's basically that part. But let's review that with the arms and the legs, since it is very fast. So it's going to be 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up. Okay. And then moving on 5, the right foot is going to step out kind of with your heel on the ground, so your toes are pointed up. And as you do that, you'll bring your right arm and your right shoulder backwards. So it says 5, and the 5 and you just step left, right, or you can just step back with your right foot. But it's 5 and on 6, you do the same thing with your left side. So left heel on the ground and bring your left shoulder back. So that was 5 and 6. Okay? And then on 7, now they're going to jump so that they're facing the left corner a little bit, and then kind of have their hands on their knees, or I think they also do different things. They're just prepping for the spin jump. Okay, so hands on your knees and bent over on 7. On 8, they're going to jump around their left shoulder and kind of like a 360 jump. So from here, and then jump, and kind of land facing the front or something like that. Okay. And as they jump, the left arm will go up first, and then the right arm will go up. And your head will kind of follow that, and also face the front before they go back down to the ground. And then finally for the jump, the left foot will kind of go up first, and then the right foot. So the jump is kind of hard to do, but basically as long as you turn around and face the front, and end up towards the front again, that's the important part. But it kind of looks like 7, 8, and then land on 1, and then for the next part, they're just kind of doing their own different movements. You kind of land down, and you kind of get up slowly like a zombie for 4 counts, and then get ready for the chorus as you keep getting up. Okay, so when we land, you kind of be bent over again, and then you can just kind of, stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, up if you had a headache, and on 5, 6, and then someone's hand will kind of go his right hand will kind of go to his head, act like he has a headache, and just kind of do this and get ready for the next part, which is the chorus. And then just to finish that out, so you can kind of do whatever you want. You just want to end up with your kind of feet wide apart, and then leaning a little more onto your left leg, and kind of facing the left a tiny bit. Okay, so we'll kind of end up like this to get ready for the next arm fiddling part of the chorus. But for now, let's go ahead and just review that part of the dance break again. So from the fast part, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then let's go ahead and do the whole dance break now, and then add that with music. So for the beginning of the dance break, Felix's part, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And remember that last part is just kind of freestyle. Just kind of do whatever poses you want to do, just as long as you get that headache effect across. And now let's go ahead and put that part with 80, 90, and then 100% speed music, since it is kind of hard to follow and also very fast.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright, so we're almost done. We are now on the very last chorus of the song. So this is the chorus after the dance break. It has a little bit of a different choreo than the first two choruses, okay? So we're here, we're kind of facing the left side a little bit now. And before, in chorus 1 and 2, there was waves of arm flailing. So it would start on the side and then come across. But now in the last chorus, everyone's going to do arm flailing at the same time, okay? So you can just really arm flail however you want. Remember again that it does alternate, so it's usually like one arm in at a time, kind of like that. And so generally what someone does, he kind of does more on the same plane, but he does have, for his right arm, he kind of has it up and sometimes it's down, and kind of like that, okay? And again, this is going to be on the triplets of the beats. There's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, okay? So you basically have 5 whole beats of flailing. For Sunwing specifically, he'll do flailing for 3 beats, and then on count 4, he'll do a circle with his arms, and then on count 5, the right shoulder will come out, and then kind of cross. It's like he's gonna fight something, okay? And on 6, again, flex. Everyone's gonna flex with their right fist higher and left fist lower. And all the meanwhile, remember someone also has bent knees. Okay. And remember, if you're following someone exactly, in this chorus, he's going to do this circle on beat 4, but in the second chorus, the earlier part of the tutorial, he did this circle on beat 5. So that's just a difference to notice. So from this freestyle arm waving part, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And then just like before, we're gonna wait on count 7, and on count 8, now we're gonna go onto our right leg a little bit and bring our left knee up. But you're still kind of leaning towards the side, so you're not gonna go all the way up into your right leg. You're still kind of just like tilted a little bit, okay? So flex, and then you're gonna throw your arms with your right crossing over your left as you raise that knee. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and then now walking towards the left side, and we're gonna turn around and end up towards the front again. So just like in the second chorus that we learned earlier, but now we're walking to the left instead of the right. So let's review that part then. So facing the left side a little bit with bent knees. So this is going to be 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now moving on, this part is different than the earlier chorus. And it's also really hard. So basically, we're here on count 6, and then on the triplet of 6, so 6 and we're going to step out with the right foot to the right, and our arms are going to be with our right fist kind of towards the right, and our left fist kind of in the middle of the body, okay? So that's 6 and on 7, you're kind of bring your left foot in a little bit, just drag that foot in, and your arms will switch, and then also go up and kind of like a flex position. So it's 6 and 7 and this transition is very fast, so it's not like a hit, it's just like a very fast motion when you end up with your arms flexing. So it's 5, 6 and 7 and, okay, and then on 8, then you're gonna bring your arms down and you're going to jump, do a little jump with your feet. So just kind of jump like that. Okay, so just kind of have your knees still down, but just your feet will kind of kick back towards your butt on 8, like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? And then, so now when we land on 1, we'll start with the feet first. So the feet, you're going to land on 1. On 2, you're going to stomp with your left foot. On 3, you stomp with your right foot. And on 4, you're going to raise your left foot up. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That is the feet. And then for the arms, this is a very fast, another like almost flailing type of motion. And so we had our arms down during the jump. And then when we land, it's going to be on 1, you'll have your left fist out. On 1 and, you switch, and then you switch again. So it's going to be 1 and okay. And then on 2 and now you have instead of your arms kind of flat like this, now they're going to be raised up, kind of like a monkey. Okay, so it's 2. On 2, you have your left fist up first, and then you switch, and you switch again. And that's 2 and So again, the arms, that's 1 and 2 and okay, on 3, then you're kind of switch, but you're going to basically rotate around so that your right fist starts higher. It's going to go around. You're going in a counterclockwise direction. So rotate, and then keep rotating, and then hit on 4 with your right fist above your head and your left fist kind of on your stomach. So the arms is really hard and fast in this section. So again, after we go 5, 6 and 7 and 8, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. Okay, so 2 sets of fast motions, and then a rotation, and then hit like that. And so if we put that slowly together with the legs, that's going to be 5, 6 and 7 and 8, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, let's do that one more time. and then we'll move on. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. This part is so fast, so as long as you kind of get the general motions and the right feet, that's the important part. Okay. So we're here on 4, flexing, and our left knee is raised up. And then the next 4 counts, it's another really fast motion. And so in this part, the legs move very quickly. So you're gonna step down on 5, and then on 5 and your right foot is gonna go forward. So now for this whole part, we're kind of facing the left forward a little bit. So this is 5 and then on 5 and step to the left again. And on 6, you bring your right foot back. And on your left foot will step out with your heel, and then right foot forward, left back. So very slowly. This is 4. It's going to be 5 and 6 and 7. Okay. And as you do this, whenever you step forward, your torso is going to kind of bend forward as well. Okay. And when you do these steps, it's so fast. It's really hard to have really big like steps like this. So it's okay to have little like smaller steps as long as your torso is kind of accentuating that with the movement. And so whenever your feet step forward, you just kind of bend forward, and your shoulders are going to also do this rotating movement as well. And then you want to start with your left shoulder rotating first. So again, with the legs, that was 4, 5, and 6. And 7, and with the arms, so your torso is doing these rotating movements, and your arms are kind of just like going along with that, but they are a little bit like out like that. Okay, so putting the arms and the legs together slowly. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. Okay, so you're just kind of going back and forward like that. And so on 7, you step back with your left foot. All right, so then moving forward. We step back on count 7, right, with our left foot, and then on 7 and, then the right foot is going to step back, and your left knee is going to raise up. And when you're doing this, your torso was kind of rotating like this, whatever, and then it's 7 and, so when your left knee raises up, your body's going to scrunch down and have your hands kind of up to your head like that. So that's 7 and on 8, you're going to sit down with your left foot and bring your arms back dramatically as you look up and then puff your chest out. So it's a very big unfolding motion. And that is the end of that A count. Wow, so this I count is really hard, but let's go through that really slowly. So starting from the walking around part, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay? And that part is really difficult, so if you're still having trouble, you can go back and rewind that and just practice that until you kind of get the muscle memory down. But we're just kind of going to move forward, okay? So almost done with this course and the tutorial. After we go back on 8 and then on 1, your fists will punch kind of towards the left side a little bit. So like punch on 1, and on 2 and you're going to bring your left fist in and then your right fist in as you turn towards the front. So that's 1, 2 and then on 3, then your fists will punch kind of down again as you bend down a little bit more. That's 1, 2 and 3. And then on 4, this movement is dependent on which side they're on. So someone is on the right side of the middle. So the right side of Chan is in the middle, and so he's going to have his left hand out towards the middle, towards the left, and his right fist is going to wind up towards the right. And this is getting ready for the spin. This is 4, and then on 5, 6, you're going to spin towards the middle, so someone will spin towards the left. So just kind of spin. You'll kind of just bring your right foot around and then just spin around like that. And then at the end of the spin, you want your left fist kind of on your stomach and your right fist down. And for this very last part, we're going to be following Chan. So everyone else is facing in towards the middle, but Chan is in the middle, so he's going to be facing forward. So we're going to follow him until the end of the tutorial. So we're here, 5, 6. After the spin, you have your arms like this, and then your right fist is just going to rotate in front and then come around like that. So basically, your right fist will make one circle and then end up really high over your head as your head looks up. And in the meantime, your left fist will make one circle and end up kind of on your chin, like that. So this motion lasts for 2 beats, so it's a 7, 8, and then the next part on 1, Chan will go down onto his knees, and this starts the wave formation of everyone else going down to knees. So Chan will go onto his knees on count 1. So we'll just go on 1, and then also look down at the ground. So you throw your arms down and have your head look at the ground, and then just kind of wait here for 4 counts, and then at the very end of the dance, you're going to slowly raise your head up and look up. Okay. And since he does go down very suddenly onto his knees, so just be careful of your knee health and don't go too hard down onto the ground. All right, so let's review that last 8 count. Okay. So from the throw on count 8, it's going to be 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay? So now let's just go ahead and review the whole last chorus that we just did. Since the beginning of the chorus is pretty, straightforward moves. Alright, so from the arm filling part, it's going to be 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, a 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look up. Alright, so now let's do that last chorus with music, and then we'll go back and do the whole dance break and last chorus with counts, and then also with music.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7, 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
Alright, now just to finish out this tutorial, we're going to do starting from Felix's solo in the dance break all the way to the very end. Okay, so let's go very slowly from Felix's solo here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is it for this tutorial. Let's put that with music from 80 to 90 to 100% speed, and then we'll be done.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7, 8, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
머리 아프다.
And that is the end of the tutorial. I'm super sweaty now, but I hope you all had fun learning. And shout out to anyone else who's going to KCON LA to see Stray Kids.